Health Tips. Health Tips is a section in your ProAct app where you can learn about your health conditions and how to care for them, as well as learning more about how to use your new technology. When you press Health Tips, you will be presented with the following screen. On the top left, you will see you have your back button, which will bring you back to the screen you were previously on. In the centre, the title Health Tips, and on the right, your home button, which will bring you back to the home screen. Next, on the right hand side, you will see two large buttons, Did You Know and How Do I? This is how we have divided up all of the information that we have to help you. Did You Know contains information about your health and well-being. How Do I contains information about how to use your technology. Did you know? Let's begin by pressing Did You Know? You will be presented with the following screen. Once again, you will notice the back and home buttons on the top of the screen. You will also see a list of buttons on the left consisting of the names of your conditions, the symptoms you are monitoring, remember these will be different for everybody, and some in relation to your well-being and self-management. Press on any button. In this case, we are going to press on COPD. To the right, you will see a series of boxes with different content in each of them. Simply press what you find is of interest. You should be able to see an image within a box. This is the part of the screen where you will be able to watch, read and listen to information that we have gathered for you. We just want to take a moment to talk about how to interact with this box. Remember, the same will apply when you press How Do I? The box. The best way to think of this box is as a place where you come to watch, listen or read information within your ProAct app. It is like a television, radio and book all in one. For some information, you will have the choice to view it as a video, listen to it like you would on a radio, or read it as you would in a book. For other information, you might only be able to do one. How you will know this is by looking at the buttons on the top left-hand side of the box, as shown in this picture. View. To start and stop the videos or the audios, you will need to press play and pause. In some cases, the play and pause buttons are side by side, and in others, they are the same button. Firstly, let's go through an example of when they are side by side. You will see the play button on the bottom left of the box. It looks like a triangle on its side. Press this button to play the video or the audio on screen. To stop it, just press the pause button. This is the button beside the play button on the bottom left-hand side of the box. It looks like two lines side by side. Secondly, we will show you an example of when the play and pause functions are the one button. When you press the play button, you will notice that it changes to a pause button. When you want to pause the video or the audio, just give it a press and will turn back to the play symbol once again. You might also want to make the box bigger. In this case, you press the button on the bottom right, as displayed in this shot. It looks like 4 arrows in the shape of a box. Pressing this will increase the size of the box to the entire iPad screen. To make the box small again, simply press the 4 corners button in the bottom corner again. Listen. If you press the listen button, you will once again see the play and pause buttons. The only difference is that you will not have a video to watch. When you press the listen button, it is like listening to a radio. Read. If you press the read button, you will see that the box fills up with text. You can read through the pages by hitting the next and previous buttons. This is where the box turns into a book. Favourites. Sometimes you might watch, read or listen to a piece that you really like or that you want to keep at hand for another time. There's an easy way to do this. On the top right hand side of the box, you will see an Add to Favourites button. If you want to store something you've just watched or read, simply press this button. This is the message that you will see. You can then access your favourites by pressing the My Favourites button on the Health Tips screen. Every time you press Add to Favourites, This is where the video, the audio, or the text goes to. Once you are done with a piece or you no longer need it in your favourites, simply press the pink Remove from Favourites button on the top right hand side of the box.